Hello, this is Johnny Liu. This video is mainly focused on if you have a corruption on your system where your AIWO where it won't boot up, you got a dead screen. Okay, so but your system, your computer is still able to see it. So in other words, if you hold the return button, okay, and you press enter, you should hear a sound in your computer. That means that your system, your computer is still recognizing the system. If you still have that, then you could do a factory restore. And this video, the purpose is to help you, for those of you who have installed the custom firmware and you want to put it back to the original, but when you restore the full backup and your system still booting up to the SD card, so you're like, okay, why is it still booting up to the customer firmware? Isn't it supposed to boot up to your stock firmware? So then you install, you do the WL command and you put everything back, but then you find out, which I did, the screen is turned black. So the only way to get it back is to run this program that I'm about to show you. Okay, so first you have to originally, before you start anything, please back up everything. Okay, if you did not, you need the backup copy. The one I put on the website on the first video I did to show you how to back it up, I already put that onto my Google Drive and I show you how to do that. So if you need that driver, you could go ahead and download that one. All right, that only thing it give you is to restore your system back to the original. If you do if you do those commands and it still doesn't work and your screen is totally dead, then this is your last result. Now when you do this one, you still have to run those seven image command. Okay, 7 command, you still have to run those, because this stock firmware is not the latest one. It's one of their first one that they released, but it have a lot of bug on the controller. So let me demonstrate it real quick. The one that I put on the network, if you haven't seen that first one, I recommend you see that one before you see this one. This is what you will get if you boot up. Okay, you still get the same thing, but the only thing different is you will be getting a picture. You're not going to get my picture. You will have the option to do this, but you have to add your own pictures and your own picture inside the program. For example, let's do Mega Drive. Now this picture had to be in the correct size. If not, it won't show. So all the game it show is a pretty nice. If you're missing an icon, it's going to give you a default one, which is the main icon. Then there's 6-pack for the Sega Genesis and so on. Okay, so this image, this flash that you put inside internal, it will support this, but you will have to put your own picture in here. Okay, now you might ask, well, Johnny, do I need the CFG file? Based on what I'm seeing, you don't need it, but if you do, I will zip up that for you from my SD card, and you could go ahead and download that as well. Okay, so if you download this version on your system, just FYI, your PCEngine will not work because this firmware does not support it. Okay, this firmware is let's just review it very quick. This system information is August 7, 2019, version 1. This one do not support the PCEngine or the Nintendo DS, but will support Nintendo 64, but not the best. Nintendo DS will load, but it's not playable. Okay, just very slow, not playable. PCEngine, it is playable, like it's more playable than Nintendo 64, but it's still good. Okay, and I will be uploading that pretty soon, so you will have both versions. I will put it on the description on both this video and the one before that one. So you will have both of them. You could choose from whatever one you want. Okay, let's go back and do the factory default install. So when I install it with the factory default, you will have problem doing the controller, fixing the controller, and you won't see this picture here, this option, okay? And that will be the version 1.0. And so let me go ahead and do it and show you. Let's get started. All right. So the 3 driver that I put on the description, you got, first one was the driver that you need to install to get the window working, which is the AIWO Driver Assistant 4.8. Okay, after you install that, you will run the command to do backup, and that was on the video before this one, which I go through the step of how to back it up and how to hold the button on the return and press the power. Okay, we're still gonna do that on this one as well. So the next thing we're gonna do is unzip this program called 2.69. All right, so you want to download that program from my link and then right click it, and you're going to extract it here. So I'm going to use the 7-zip and I'm going to choose extract here. Okay, it will automatically create a folder for you right there, and it's already done. All right, so you're going to run this program and the image is already there for you, so you don't have to go look for it. It's on inside this folder. And also this program is in English. Okay, so let me show you the Japanese version first to let you see what it's supposed to look like. This is what it looked like. The first step is to go to the top. When you first start it, you want to click this button. So you're going to click that button, and then it's going to ask you where the file is. Then you point the file to call this file name. Okay, you're gonna look for that file, which is inside this folder, inside this this program called well, not called that, but the different folder, because I put it in a different folder. So it will be on your download folder. Okay, and then the next step you're gonna do is, just use my finger. The next step you're gonna do is you're gonna click here. Once you click here, I believe you click an OK, and then it will generate all this. And when you finish, it's going to say 100%. Okay, so we're going to do that in English version. So let's go ahead and minimize that. And we're going to go ahead and open this program called Andriod So the name kind of confuse people, make people think that this AWI is actually Android, okay, but it's not. Now before you run that program, let's do this, because remember I first hold the return button, and then I was going to show you this, so I took it off from the safe mode. So you gotta put it back in the safe mode. So first turn it off, hold the return button, and press enter. Then you will hear a sound. Okay, then you can release the return button now. Set it on the side, and then run this program. So we're going to zoom that in more. We're going to execute that program. Left click, double click. And it's going to ask me, of course, my new computer have protection. Okay, so you're going to have this English version. How nice, am I right? Before it was all Asian and it's very confusing. All right, now you are going to select update. Okay, now it asks you firmware and update. Okay, so you want to do you want to click update. Let me take that back. You're going to click on firmware. Okay, so first you're gonna click on firmware. Okay, let me go back again. Okay, I'm sorry, I don't hope. Let's go back. When you first open it, it's gonna look like this. Okay, then you're gonna click on upgrade firmware. All right, then you're gonna click on firmware first. Okay, when you click on it, it go to this screen. Then you're gonna select this image right there, okay? Not the one that you just back up, okay? The one's called CH, what is that? I can't even read it. CXH. Can you see that? Let me zoom in more. Okay, you're going to select that one. All right, once you select it, you're gonna click open. All right, it's gonna fill the field for you, okay? It's automatically gonna put the path and the name in here for you. Then the next step you're gonna do is you're gonna click on upgrade, okay? And then you're gonna see stuff generate over here. All right, now all in English, okay? So it's running percentage. And when it finishes, it's gonna say successful. Then you're done. That's it. Simple. So first open this, click firmware, select the file, then do upgrade, and then that's it. And it finished. Say reset device successful. And there you go. Your system automatically rebooted to this. Okay? It just automatically rebooted just now. I didn't even touch anything. Okay, disconnected from the system. So your system now, let's look at what's the firmware on this. I mean, what's the system? Is now 1.0.0. All right, and so you actually in some way it's good, but until you start to, so you don't have the picture option because it's an older version. But all your games should work, It's just that when you try to configure some of the controller, it has some issue. So we are going to restore it back. I'm holding it on how to play. I'm holding it up. Alright, so let's quit. So everything is working in some sense. I just find out some problem when I'm trying to control Super Nintendo or some other program. It went to a problem. Alright, let's get out. Let me try the PC Turbo 16 because I never tried on this version before. Let's try it. I don't think it's gonna work. It doesn't even show it. See, if it doesn't support it, it doesn't show it. Okay, so does it support GG? Yes, it does. So you see it. Okay, does it support Nintendo DS? No, it doesn't. Okay. Okay, so this one do not support PCEngine. Does it support Nintendo 64? It does. So it does have Nintendo 64 in here. Okay, so it does not support PCE and Nintendo DS. But the previous version, when we click on it, it will show you the ROM. So it does support it. Now, but it doesn't work on that one that I upload. Now we're going to restore it to a different version, the one that actually work on PCEngine and Nintendo DS and everything else. Okay, so we are going to turn it off. So that's it for factory restore. So those of you who want to know, that's how you do it. That's it. Simple as that. Two little steps. Okay, you're gonna hold the return. You hear the sound. Okay, set this on the side. Now we could close this program up. Close this program. We're done. That's it. That's simple as that. All right. Since now you have an English version, I closed the wrong thing. I closed my file browser. Let me open up my file browser. All right. So we are going to look for my backup, which I really don't remember where I put it. So let's see. Let's try to look for Thursday. And Oh, I think it's in a different computer. It's not here. It's not over here at all. Let me try. Let's go look for my my friend's buddy's Okay, this one. So sorry, it took me a long time. This one have the SD and the CD. Okay, this two came from this 2P plus. Oh, I'm sorry, so small. All right, so I found it. I have a couple of people gave me their backup, so I was testing to see which one actually worked better. Apparently, this person called OTAK Love. Please give that person a thank you, because the image that I uploaded, that actually part of it came from her, but she was missing some other file, so I had to add it to the file. This one was not actually complete because, like I was saying, the file in full backup, it was not a complete backup. It was a 6,000 one. So I did not even try to attempt with this this image because the file is not fully backup. Now, what is weird is her backup is bigger than a 100. So hers is 110, which is also kind of awkward because hers is much bigger than the one that we back up. So hers is 110, but mine is 100. So the image I got, it was kind of like a patch up between theirs. Okay, now this one should have the Nintendo and PCS. Okay. No, that one came from his. Is it this one? Okay, no, that's a different one. Actually, that one belongs to the other one. New SD image. All right, let's try this one. Okay, so the way what I do is, if you want to restore the image, if you download the image you like, unzip it and put it into where you're gonna run the 2.4 tool, the Android console tool. Copy that into this folder. So when you run it, you just have to type the command. You don't have to look for the image. It doesn't have the option for you to look for the image. So you want to copy all the image, unzip it, and put it in the same folder where this program is running. Okay, so make your life easier. So this program, Android console tool, I just copied that one file over and it will work. You don't have to copy the whole program. Just copy that one file into the folder that you unzip the image. Okay, then you just double click it. Now this image, we're gonna try it without doing anything else to it, see what happened to it. If it does need to be fixed, I will fix it before I upload it, so you guys will have the ability. Now you're gonna select one like before. Okay, same thing, but this time instead of copying the what you call it, the V command, the RL command, we are going to copy the WL command. Okay, so I'm going to move it over here a little bit so we can see both screen. All right, so we're going to minimize this. Okay, and the command I'm going to type is the WL command. See, notice it only have one address, doesn't have like two addresses like the previous one. Okay, so we're gonna do the WL, copy all that, and the name full.img. Okay, so yeah, make sure the back is correct. So you copy it. If it's not correct, you could always fix it. So let me show you how to fix it. So you're gonna do copy and then right click to paste it. If it's not correct, you could use your mouse and move it over and then type it. You know, like if there's a JL in front of it, underscore, you could do it like that. Just as long you don't type the number, you're not gonna mess it up. If you type the number, you type it incorrectly like I did to my system, you're gonna crash it. Then you have to do that factory restore that I just showed you just now. Yeah, you will damage it. So you will have to restore it and then restore the image back by writing the command back, okay? All right, so I'm gonna press enter. As long as the name is correct, it's going to run the program. If it's not correct, it's not going to. Now I want to show you something to let you understand. You might say, okay, Johnny, that one say a full image. It's a full copy. So why do we need to do the other 6? Just run this one and it should work. Okay, so we're gonna try it. We're gonna just gonna run one command, and we want to see does it actually change. Okay. I don't know what this thing pop up. My stupid computer came up with this. Yeah, move it over there. All right. So we're gonna run that one command. That's the one that's gonna take the longest. Okay. And then we're gonna turn the system off and on and see if there anything changed to it. Do we need to install the rest of the other 6? Okay. All right. So it's finished. So we're gonna turn it off, and we're gonna turn it back on. Now, if it worked, the PCEngine should be playable, correct? So let's see if PCEngine playable. If it recognizes PCEngine Turbo 16. So we're gonna go to those 2 that does not work when we restore this. Okay, let's see if it this time recognize it. Hey, it does recognize it. Will it play? Hey, well. But this image, it does not give you the full screen. You notice that there's a black spot here. Black spot here. And the button doesn't work. See that? The button doesn't work. So we're going to get out here and we're going to install the rest of it. Okay? And hopefully that will fix it. Now let's look at the Nintendo DS. Will it see it this time? Well, go then. See, it will see it. Nintendo DS 64. Okay? Alright, since the button doesn't work, let's go ahead and continue restoring. So we're going to turn the power off again. Hold the return button in the middle. That's the return. Then press the button on. Let go. Wait for the sound. Let go. There you go. Put it on the side. And let's continue running the rest of the command. Alright. So the next command we're going to run is, let me zoom back in. It's the one below it, called the uboot. I'm gonna copy the whole thing. Copy. We're gonna come over here. And some reason that thing is got paste there. We're gonna delete that. Right click. Make sure it's uboot. Press enter. All right. That one's done already. 100%. Next one. Oh, what did I do? How did I did that? Why did it go to the... Go back up. Okay, so next one would be trust. Right click, copy, right click. Oh, I did the wrong one. Right click, left click, copy, then right click. There we go, trust. All right, go next one, because I think finished quick. Next one would be boot, copy, boot, enter. All right. Next one would be rootfs, Frank, Sam, rootfs, enter. Then the user data, right click, left click, copy. Ready, finish. So this is how you restore your backup. If you normally you just running this restore the whole 7 image, that will fix the problem. But if it doesn't and it's corrupted, it's black screen because you type the command wrong, I recommend do copy and paste. Don't try to type it. You might mess up by a digit, and that will screw up your system. Okay. And the last one is OEM. Copy, right click, paste. All right, so those are 7 that you need to run. All right, let's count it. Make sure we got all 7. We didn't copy the wrong one over. So you got full image 1, uboot 2, 3 is trust, 4 is boot, 5 is rootfs, 6 is user data, 7 is OEM image. So you got all 7. So you're done. Okay. That one got put down there again. All right. So you could go ahead and close the system out. So you are complete. Now there is this one. His image have to have 2 more patches because his is not full screen. So if you have an image, let me go ahead and show it to you, and then we do the patches. Okay. His version is kind of unique. Let me zoom back out. His X Max, that's the YouTube guy on the YouTube video. He's a Spanish. He do Spanish video on this system as well. You should check him out. His original image had problem with the control. He cannot configure his control, but I mean, he could in some way, but not very good. And plus, his screen was not. I think the main problem is his screen is not full screen. All right. So let's check his. Let's check a Mega Drive game. So if you was to play any, let's go play my favorite game. Go play Street of Rage. I like fighting game. You know, Asian people. No, I'm kidding. Not all the Asian people like to fight and play fighting game. Only Johnny. This is a hack version. It's a Street of Rage, but using the dinosaur lady from the catalog dinosaur. I had to convert the IPS to BIN, but that's a different topic. All right, turn value up. So this one is a full screen. So this one is a full screen. Pretty cool, huh? Okay. That was not supposed to be a full screen, but let's go back to the Game Boy, the PCEngine, see if that's still bunk 3. Yeah, see, bunk 3 is not full screen. And I believe this is the one that have the button problem. See, I press the star and select, doesn't work. Okay, so we're gonna fix that. I'm gonna fix it, and then I'm gonna back it up, and I'll give you the image that is already fixed with full screen. Okay, so you don't have to do this 2 extra step that I'm about to do. But anyway, I just demonstrate the Nintendo, the PCEngine does work, and the other one works. Now, if you are in the same place, you don't have to close that out and open it. So that's the reason I did not. Okay, that's the reason I didn't close that out, because I'm still pointing to the same area in the same folder. There's 2 programs I need to go find. Bear with me. I thought I'd back up the one that come on, open. Okay, so I need to go to this folder, and there was 2 files that I supposed to copy over. I thought I already did. Let's go back to that folder again. Sorry, in Zoom. I'm looking for my 2 files that I need to run to fix his game backup. And I thought I already put it here. Yeah, I did. So those are the 2 images that I need to run to fix this. Okay, so let me go to my command thing. Now I'm gonna back it up again after this video, and so that way you don't have to run those 2 extra commands. Those 2 extra well, tell you what, I will go ahead and put that in there. So for those of you who do not have a full screen, have a 4.3 screen, not 4.3, but not a full screen like PCEngine, and have problem fixing the control button, you want to run this 2 command. This is only for his image that I don't know that the guy who created this, LV, I don't know he created this for all the people who have control problem, but I think this is mainly for fixing the screen issue where you don't have a full screen, and he created those 2 images to fix it. Okay, so I will give you the whole image, and I know somebody told me that they have this image a long time ago when they first got this, like right after I got mine. They got this and they say, hey Johnny, I don't have a full screen, I have a box screen, can you help me? And at that time I never met LV until recently, a month ago. Okay, so he created those 2 files, so he's the one need to be how you say that, a thumb up for him for hard work that he did, and he deserves the credit. Okay, so this is created by him to fix his problem. Alright, so I will give you that. If those of you who have this problem, same like Xmax, you do want to run this 2 command at this right here on the top in this order. Okay, the first one you're going to run is the 3 roots, and then the second one you're going to do is this one. Okay, so I'm going to copy that command, copy, and then I'm going to go to that so the file is in the same directory, so I don't have to look for it. So I'm just going to paste that, enter. Got an extra W in front of it. Let me copy it again. Somehow it did not work. Left click, copy, right click, paste. Oh, come on, really? So let me go ahead and delete that extra W in there. it failed. And the reason it failed probably is not in the same directory. Okay. So let me close that out and we open it just for a safe. Okay, so this program is in the backup directory. Okay, maybe that's why. This program is not in the same area where, I don't know, I might be going crazy right now. Let me double click on this program again. Yes, continue. All right, let's move this screen down so we can see it. And let's minimize this. All right, so we're gonna press 1. Okay, 1 to continue. They tell you right here, number 1 is to start the rock USB. And then if you was to press then R is just refresh the screen, and Q is to quit. Okay, to quit this whole thing. All right, so 1 is to start this command line.